What's up? This is your boy Super, and I am the man of Medan. I'm a loner. I drink alone. So we were diving. We found the wreck. I think we had just gotten taken prisoner by the pirates, and we're on the, the, the freighter, the frigate, or the big ship, the one where the man of Medan story takes place. Yes, indeed. I think that's exactly where we are. We're, we're battleship, maybe. Yeah, we've
The hell?
walked down this hallway
These
already.
dickheads want with us.
The checkpoint was a little far back. Keep on
Shit!
walking. Oh, shit. Forward. Indeed.
Watson! Il y a une porte ici! Okay, all of you, into the room.
Hey! It's pitch black in here! Give us a light! Oh. Thanks.
What the hell is this fucking place?
Confidente.
Given our observations that this is some sort of ship and seems to be abandoned, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's some sort of abandoned ship.
No shit, Sherlock. You gonna write a book about it?
Give him a break, Fliss. He needs one.
We can't just sit around. We need a plan.
We're not exactly in the best position to be making any moves.
The second they let their guard down, we gotta take advantage of it and get off the ship.
Approve.
Yeah, man, this whole rust bucket's one tetanus shot from the bottom of the ocean.
We already tried to escape. Didn't exactly work out.
We gotta get back to the boat and find Brad.
What happened to him?
No idea.
They swiped our distributor cap. Gonna be difficult to get anywhere without it.
I'm glad pause worked well. We gotta be hopeful as
So
opposed
can't
to
we just,
curious.
like,
Curious
hotwire or
is
something?
not.
You cannot outwire the
Curious is
cap. Okay, these
forward.
assholes knew exactly what they were doing.
While
Running
those
this
guys are out
plant play.
panning for Manchurian gold or whatever they think they're gonna find in this floating coffin, we gotta take advantage and look around for a way out of here. Fliss, I just wanted to say that
So in the bottom of the ship, there is either 4 to 6, somewhere in between 4 to 6 coffins of American soldiers that was on its way back to America from a war. I could actually look it up online. I'm not sure they went into this much detail as looking it up, but it's a true story. That ship is real, supposedly really haunted. So I'm sure a lot of the facts will be right. So far, Man of Medan just brings up the game, but I think that's what the story is really called out as well. I want to know what war, what year. Well, they should give us when they talk about the game, they should give us a excuse me, a reference. I just saw the real story on like Mr. Ballin or something, or real life lore. taking place, setting, cast, gameplay, plot, probably in the plot. SS Orang Medan, if that's the ship, it's a ghost ship, became a shipwreck in the Dutch East Indies, modern Indonesia, in the Straits of Malacca waters, or elsewhere. Its entire crew died under suspicious circumstances, either in 1940, 1947, or 1948. If you know the name of the ship, you should have a pretty good year, because it would be in the newspaper saying it disappeared, especially in the 1940s. It's an urban legend due to the fact that there were never records of a ship named Karang Medan. It's in newspapers, but now it's a myth. In the May 1952 issue of the Proceedings of the Merchant Marine Council, published by the United States Coast Guard, in a Coast Guard publication, they made a reference to the ship. And before that, the Albany Times of New York wrote an article about it. And they said their original source was the Elsevier Weekly. Okay. The first appearance was in 3 Dutch Indonesian newspapers. They had photographs. They didn't mention the exact name, and it was described off the Marshall Islands instead. And then the second and third ones were from the sole survivor, who by an Italian missionary and natives in the Marshall Islands. Ship was carrying cargo of oil of vitriol. Most crew died because of the poisons that would also escape. The people looking like they were scared to death and any hallucinations, I suppose. Not familiar with oil of vitriol, but if it poisoned you by fumes, surely it could cause hallucinations. Then there, new evidence found in the Skittish Library shows where 1940 newspaper reports of the incident in the Associated Press and British papers, the Daily Mirror, the Yorkshire Evening Post. So that's like 6 or 7 papers that published stories about it. And it was in the 40s. It's not like colonial days or Columbus days or whatever you want to call it. There was a word for that. I forgot. Pre-civilized something. I don't know. A radio operator aboard a troubled vessel sent a Morse code SOS from the Karang Medan. We float. All officers, including the captain, dead. Whole crew dead. Then it was like a movie where his Morse code was broken and undecipherable except for the last 2 words, which were "I die." That many newspapers write about a ship getting lost at sea and everybody dying in the 1940s. I'm inclined to believe it. Unsecured hazardous cargo is the theory of what happened. Nerve agents, nitroglycerin, potassium cyanide, things that people suggest. People succumb to asphyxia or poisoning. Another theory is that it was transporting nerve gas with the Japanese military. That nerve gas that the Japanese military had been storing in China during the war. Another one is carbon monoxide poisoning. It was mentioned in the 2016 film Ghostbusters, this game. And it was also a prologue of a Japanese or Indonesian movie. And there was no records of the ship's exact name. There was another ship named Silver Star that was said to have attempted to rescue but failed due to the complete lack of the sunken ship. But then the Silver Star records didn't show the rescue attempt. Not as real as I thought, but that's definitely controversial. Controversial. Well, that many newspapers. I'm like I said, I'm
That ladder mounting
inclined to
thing is kind
believe
of
it.
wrong back there.
These are
Excuse me?
newspapers, after
I may
all.
have kind of prematurely come to the
And the
conclusion that
1940s was
maybe,
before fake news.
you were
You know,
working
that's
some kind of side deal with these
now you might
guys.
like I made a big
Whatever.
deal about the
But
year, but it's before
I mean,
fake news
obviously
and
that's not true. They're
clickbait
being
and
just as
blah
bad to
blah
you as they
blah.
are to us. So,
Like you didn't.
yeah.
The newspaper was like a
Allow me to
business, and they
translate.
made the
He's
money.
saying that he's
You know,
sorry.
you didn't break
Well,
out as
I
a celebrity journalist or
Well,
anything.
your apology is kinda accepted.
cool. Cool.
I wonder why this was ripped off.
This game could be a lot better, but it's hard to know because interactive movies like these have never been successful, dating back to the PC days.
Bill for all these
FMV
extras.
games, there was only like what 5. And from what I heard, they all failed to sell. So it's and then Telltale Games is the one before this. They went bankrupt, so it's a very experimental genre. I can see that there's a place for
What's going on?
very cinematic games that are
Just living
easy,
our
but
lives, Conrad. Whatever's left of them.
like I
I
think
just
you
wish I
might
knew
have
what the
to go
fish ate on the
younger,
planet.
maybe. Like kids that think the video games are too difficult or too scary
Look,
already.
those meatballs are probably just
But
looking for
then
some
you'd have to
rich
be,
great
you
nature
wouldn't be,
loot.
the
Which may
stories
not
wouldn't
even
be good. They
exist.
would be like nursery
I
rhymes
mean,
and
what if
shit.
they don't find anything?
Then we're fucked.
So, what
Yeah,
do we
this
do?
one, like, I don't really like any of the characters so far. Provocative,
We
I guess.
wanted an adventure, right?
If you're selling
So
on
let's
buying
adventure the
trophy
shit out of
earned,
this possible
unlocked
scam.
Conrad's humorous trait. Okay.
Oh, oh, okay.
And like this game makes it like it's designed to be a simple thing, but it makes itself overly complex with all these traits, secrets, bearings, and then the trophies. You're not like most like what I consider good cinematic games are complete chapter one, get a trophy. Complete chapter two, get a trophy, and then like one or two other ones like ring the bell on your way out, get a trophy, and then the movie is what is the key factor in the game that people like, the story, and that's why it's a set interactive movie type game, not whatever the hell
You
you would
think
call this type
I'm
of
not
game.
up to?
I think those about
Care.
those games about the
I just want
plague
to get this disintegrator cap for the Duke,
in like
sort through
France or
all of mine
whatever with
growing up and
little
helping
girl
me
and the
out, and
boy.
maybe we can
I think
finally get
those are
back to
better
whatever's left of our
interactive
godforsaken
movies
beer
than this
stash.
one.
That's it. What do you think?
Okay, well, we're not gonna do anything from in here. We need to keep looking around and try to find a way out.
I like
All right, yeah,
Telltale's
catch you later.
characters a lot better. Werewolf Among Us are great characters. Walking Dead had great characters, but of course those weren't. Neither one of those were original. There was no original Telltale game.
Hey, look what I found over here.
It's like that the actions that you perform as the characters are anticlimactic, and at the same time the story is anticlimactic. So something's got to climax. Something's always got to be happening. Something's always got to keep you entertained, keep you wanting more. But when you have two dull sections and the only two aspects of the game, you're asking for trouble.
Real creepy.
Pinocchio. Like, I don't like how if you like we've examined the glasses, so therefore the X prompt should not be showing up anymore. That's what I think. That's not it's not gonna make or break your game.
Any luck?
I can't get it open.
Hey, come here.
Like, we're never, we're not even really meant to look at those glasses once
Maybe we can
because
light it
they
up and
know
get
these
out of here.
glasses don't unlock any bearings, they don't unlock any secrets,
No,
they
we're
don't
a
unlock
different place we
anything.
go.
But you can look at them once just to waste your time.
I
So if
think
we're
we
not
just
meant to
gotta
look
find
at it
out.
twice, why would the button
You
prompt
want me to just
show up
smash through this
twice? You
wall?
know?
Oh, yeah, sure. Big man on campus.
Someone should create a distraction.
A lot of
This is gonna be loud.
indecisive, I
Yeah,
guess,
okay.
in the
Conrad,
game.
you do it.
It's a good thing they went with such young people because young people are very indecisive. From what I hear, distract or barricade. Well, distract sounds like rubbish, honestly. Especially next to barricade. We're supposed to be sneaking away. Oh shit. I'm gonna make it. Excited, cunning, reckless, humorous. We gotta get rid of reckless. How do I switch? Oh, it only goes on whatever character you're controlling at the moment. Hide. Okay. Think we should have pushed. Think we should have pushed. Because now he's impatient. And the girl's getting caught. She might be dead. Mistake number 10.
Are we safe now?
Conrad, up on deck. 1:43 a.m.
No, fuck that.
We
We have to
lost
go
our
back for
girl.
Fliss. I'm the
Oh,
reason
she
she
was
got scared.
just
No way. No
our
heroics.
captain on our
We gotta get as
tour
far away
boat.
from here as we can.
So she's disposable. Lendable, what's the other word? Look at it. And like the actions are so ridiculous. That's one thing I liked about Telltale games. When you had an action, it wasn't press X to pick up, press R to zoom in. It was press left to shoot right, up to shoot down, square to reload. It was serious stuff. But then again, they went bankrupt, so who's going to copy that formula? This one's been around like 4 years now. Oh, Until Dawn was probably maybe 2016, I think. 6 years. It's the only one I've played since Until Dawn, and I didn't buy it. Free from my PS Plus membership.
Then there's the mystery of the smelly socks and punching briefs.
It's hard to pay $60 for a game you know is going to be so bad. And they probably even wanted 70. I don't even know. Didn't even check. Like, Until Dawn was a $20 game, wasn't it? It's the exact same thing. Five young adults in a scary, dangerous situation for like 5, 6 hours. We're not supposed to be in here. Oh, whoa, she wasn't there a second ago. She appeared out of nowhere. Now she's not there. Watch the right side of the screen. There was a girl standing there the first time we walked through here.
I just want to know where the hell they all went.
There should have been dozens of people on board.
I don't know if that was
Hundreds.
a ghost or
How did
what.
they all just vanish? And leave all of their stuff behind?
Something doesn't add up.
feels familiar, like I played it, but I'm
Where's the you
sure I
are
didn't.
here arrow?
Ha ha ha. What are you doing, boy? Knocking shit over? Supposed to be sneaky in here. We found Fliss, really? Oh, that's not Fliss. We got some toilettes. El note. Toilette. Bend over to pick up the note. Pick up the note. Read the note. Set the note down. El secret. A letter to home that mentions someone on board had seen ghosts. I believe everyone on board has seen ghosts. See, there's inconsistencies in the story. Like, I thought everybody was supposed to look as they were scared to death and frozen in place. When we watched the opening cinematic, that's what happened. And now all of a sudden there's nobody's found anywhere, but there are notes that says they've seen ghosts. Come on, man. Who's gonna come in here and move all these dead bodies? Not anyone. All these bodies should be skeletons lying on the floor wherever they died at. Scared to death. Well, you can't really tell the skeleton was scared to death, but
God, I wonder if Fliss is okay.
She's a tough cookie.
What are they doing to her?
Jay,
I thought the first
give me
girl I
driver's stuff
saw
for
was
you.
wearing a
Just
blue
hope for the
shirt.
best. Okay.
Like a sky blue shirt. Not a pinky one.
What is this
Not a
place?
stinky pinky.
Engine room?
Well, is there anything we can use down here?
We're gonna need the distributor cat
An
back
oil change?
if we're ever gonna get out of here.
A fuel filter? A gun? A gun. Book. A gun. I don't even own a gun, let alone a gun rack. Enough to facilitate the need to have a gun rack. What movie is that from?
Oh, this is nice.
Maybe everyone's hiding in the hold for a big surprise party.
No, they're in the commissary or in the mess hall. Yeah, the mess hall. Just your average everyday sea rat skull. Yeah, 'cause we're on a ship in the middle of the ocean. What's a rat doing on board? Well, it could have been a stowaway. Is this the same book? Damn, he took a long time to open it. It's a journal, a log. Is that my flash? Yes, that's me torch. Move it, move it, move it.
I just can't believe this is happening.
You scared me.
What the hell happened to Brad?
You think he's still on the Duke?
Mama
this is
Duke,
good to know.
Mama Duke. The hell I'm going.
Hello?
It was not scary at all because it sounds like a girl that walked on board with us. Playing stupid. Here we go. Man overboard.
This place is fucking massive.
Floating city. This is the way from whence we came. don't think there was any other choices. We go straight to dead end, so we go left. If we go left again, it's dead end. If we go straight, more choices. But I think if we go to over here, okay, no, it's dead end. So this is back to where we came from. Yeah, I was thinking of this, how this one has two walkways going to the same place. But this one back in the other screen, I'm not so sure. No straight, is there? No, no straight. Where was that was the multiple choice, but it wasn't true. Yeah, it's one way. Like, if your main gameplay loop is getting lost in a small confined space with bad controls, you're onto something. Never have I been so frustrated over a simple, easy game. A book. Maybe we should read the book. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading that nonsense. Play an interactive movie-style video game. Why is all your story exposed in text? Riddle me that. Here we go. My man, leading the way. Oh! Did you see her? There's a sexy nurse sitting there. That was probably the same girl we saw earlier. Alright, here's where we meet the pirates again, I believe. Cutscene. Let's do it. Ah, push it. Smush it. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is right. I can throw my voice pretty well. It only took me like an hour or two to learn how to do it. Impressed myself.
Think it's safe to grab it?
Yeah, go for it. Y a quelqu'un?
Yeah. Guess it's not really such a good idea, huh?
Yeah, man.
Excuse me, it's not.
Worth it.
I don't know. We're gonna get caught.
Ok. Qui est là? Je vous ai entendu.
He's a different looking pirate. Fliss! Why you go and get caught, girl?
Arrête de crier, j'essaie d'entendre ce qui se passe.
Je crie pas.
Ta gueule. Je Je veux savoir où sont les autres.
We're gonna follow them. Don't let them out of your sight.
What in the
What are we
fuck
doing?
was
I thought
that?
we were following them.
Gotta keep our distance.
I know of
Let's see
3
what they can
countries
do.
where they
Let's
speak
hope it's
French.
faster.
That's 4 countries. You got
I
France,
got this.
Canada, somewhere in Africa, and France itself, of course. That's crazy. You can spend American money probably in at least 4 places. Plus, like, there's probably lots of
Why do
little
I need to see
countries
this
that
now?
I don't know that speak a lot of French. I met somebody from Africa once. He spoke French and Berber. He's from Morocco. Morocco.
What was that? You heard that? Not funny.
Eh. Ah, push it. Push it. Push it. Ah, push it.
What is with this place?
I'm telling you, we hit an iceberg. We're going down.
Ah, push it. Push it. Push it.
Wait a minute. We've been here before.
I don't think so.
I swear we've been here before, Alex. Have you been leading us in circles?
Come on, guys, we gotta keep moving.
Lord have mercy on my tender little soul. Yes, I am. Yeah. Hot jambalaya. Hot jambalaya. Hot jambalaya. It's from Miss Doubtfire. Like, for a long time, I never knew what she said. And whenever I was, like, if things were busy and people were in my way, and I'd just say, hot jambalaya, hot jambalaya. And jambalaya is like a New Orleans style dish.
Soup du
Jambalaya.
jour, mademoiselle?
Hot
As
jambalaya
if you know
means
your
she's
way around
walking
a
around
kitchen.
a busy
Hey,
kitchen
babe.
with a
Why don't you
pot
settle
full of
down?
hot
I will
jambalaya.
be your personal chef de cuisine.
Chef of cooking. He must be a straight A student. Most people aren't smart enough to be
Alright,
chefs of
what is this
cooking.
place?
I'm thinking we gotta go through here.
They might be line cook,
What was that?
sous chef,
Maybe you should get your ears examined.
never chef of cooking. He's truly in a class by himself. You know, open it. Come on. Pages. Not today. Secret found. Diary. Mostly describing life on the ship. It also mentions a rumor that Sergeant Jones found an ancient artifact during the war. And what war would that be? Yeah, we just read that one. We didn't zoom in on most of these. We only zoomed in on like one that I remember. Sous vide. Oh,
What? What?
There's something in here with us. Didn't you? I mean, did you hear anything?
it's a muskrat. It's a beaver.
All right, we should
It's
keep
one of
moving.
those
I know I saw
aqua
something. It was moving in the
amphibious
shadows.
animals that's furry. I'm worried about you, babe.
Rats. Probably just
Rats in the
rats.
middle of the ocean.
That's all it was.
Again.
Don't fucking laugh at me.
Ha 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 ha. She upset. He's got all good qualities. Like eager, maybe not a good one. Most people mistake eagerness with mistakes. He's an overeager.
All right, we've been here before. I'm sure of it. We're going around in circles.
Well, what do you want to do? Turn around?
We've seen all this before.
Cool it, Jay.
Seen your pussy
We don't have a
poop
lot of
before
options,
too.
Scott.
That doesn't mean you want me to stop licking it. Now
Okay,
does it?
no.
Ha 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 ha.
What?
Gross caskets and crappy chapels. Not my scene, you know?
Supportive.
You're right. It's gross and it's crappy. Gotta get out of here toot sweet.
Is this the
And we gotta
coffin?
find Fliss.
Okay, so can we just get the fuck out then?
Not only is he a freaking chef of cooking, he knows French. He said toot sweet.
What is...
Lord have mercy on our soul. We all fall short to the glory of the man. This is the cat coffins. These are coffins. Secret. One of the caskets is open. The bodies in the casket are bizarre supernatural human hybrids. Two-headed dangoliers. Gondoliers. Freak show. Defensive. I don't know, both of those sound evenly bad.
Look at
Defensive
this.
or shocked.
It's insane.
And there's no reason to
Is
be
it human?
defensive though, it's not alive.
Was it ever human?
What's the deal with this place?
That is some bad mojo, dude.
Okay, leave. Now.
Mojo.
Leave, leave,
Mojo
leave!
boo boo. Hoodoo voodoo. Hoodoo. Who do you voodoo, bitch?
Hey, we got a name up.
He's still all good, motivated, excited, relaxed, ultras. We're gonna be. He's
What are
a
they even
fucking
doing
shining
here?
star here.
I don't think stuck on a ghost ship for all eternity sounds like a good plan A.
Who cares where they're from or where they're
For
going?
all eternity, huh? Brian Carter, U.S. Army. Black brass plate showing a soldier's name.
They're dead and we're not.
I've
so
started to
let's
wonder
keep
if
it
the
that way.
soldier's a French word, and it looks like it could be pronounced soldier or soldier, which sounds more French than soldier when there's no JG or anything like that in it, or Y even. Soldier.
Got some serious locks in these caskets.
Another secret, mon capitaine. The caskets had heavy locks added to them. The locks must have been to keep the mutilated bodies secret.
Why would they be chained and locked?
Well, that's one way to end a relationship.
Only one's been
this
locked,
one.
so only one of them
Forgive
was
yourself.
locked.
I don't want to know. Let's get out of here.
Small casket, designed for a child. This may have caused the rumors about a ghost child. They
Yes,
said why
maybe
the
that is little baby
caskets with an
Dragon's
S locked if there was
Right
only
there,
one
those
locked.
are his parents, and they're lying in the dirt from their
Quality
native country.
gaming.
And they all jump on Conrad and eat off his face. The end.
For sure. Smart cookie. Smart girl.
What's the matter?
So you can take that cookie and stick it up your yeah, stick it up your yeah, stick it up your ass. I did it all for the nookie.
What is it?
The nookie.
What?
Seriously? Are you trying to freak me out?
I'm trying to freak you up and down and all the
Just
way
get
you
out of
like,
here.
baby. Let me freak you up and down till you say stop. Let me play with your body, baby, and make you feel hot. Let me do all the things you want me to do. I'll lick you up and down. I'll lick your bum bum down. Informer. I'll lick your bum bum down. Informer.
We gotta get Fliss. No time to lose.
Wow, that's what I call music. Totally 90s. In the red light district.
What the hell is making that sound?
What's that?
In the red light district. I went to a Chinese restaurant earlier today.
Why so spick and
It looked a
span?
lot like the red light district inside. I was walking down a small, hard wooden hallway that's very ornate and old-fashioned, and they had like a room, but there was no door on it. Just had a
Fuck!
curtain.
Hey,
Yeah.
this is no
And it
time to
had
be
like
fucking
orange
around. I'm
lights.
serious. I can't take it.
Like I did a fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like I did something wrong. Ah,
Don't touch it! Why did you touch it?
that does kind of look like it was scared to death. Now they're starting to be consistent with their story. Consistency equals longevity. Ask The Simpsons. I wonder if anybody's ever did like a YouTube video or a documentary or a fact checking on The Simpsons and tried to find holes in their inconsistencies in the 20 season long show or anything like that. I think I've seen at least a clip of something like that.
Where the hell is
There's a
Conrad?
reason why it's like the number one
Hey,
show
just
of
get
all
into there.
time.
Conrad!
And that might be would be a good reason. What is this guy doing here? Is he doing his own surgery or something? He got a potty pan. I thought there was something on his table, but it must have been this thing
What the
back
hell?
here.
Looks like he died of fright. You can't see that.
A corpse whose face is frozen in expression and terror. It looks almost as if they've been frightened to death. Astute observation. Little too astute if you ask me. I don't think our boy should have been able to guess that. Like, especially when the younger generations are getting smarter and smarter. Bell's palsy, Parkinson's, tremors, terrors, seizures, multiple sclerosis, fibromyalgia. He looks like he could have died of any one of those things. Like we're getting into the generations where all their all they've watched so many infomercials on TV selling medications that they know and can list almost any side effect, you know. And he just automatically, oh, it was scared to death. I think they're holding on to the last generation a little bit there. No way he would have said that. Like, first thing I thought of when I saw his hands like that is I thought of Michael J. Fox. I don't know what he has. Lou Gehrig's disease, even. That's another one. This guy got stabbed with the scissors. Look at that. They're kind of blurry, but down by his belly button there, just right at the tip of my flashlight, scissors sticking out of him. Like forceps or something. I don't know. They don't belong there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now I was lost again. Oh, this is where we walked in it. There's no path farther back, so it's from here forward is where our multiple choices have betrayed us. Here, follow the girl. When in
Connie?
doubt, sniff it out.
Connie!
Like a dog, baby.
Connie, where the fuck are
Nose
you?
to the seams, baby. Alexei didn't use his kitchen knife. Didn't find anything of use in the kitchen. I think we can't go back. We should have found a knife in there. So
Where
when
is
for one of our
Conrad?
future
He
choices,
must
if
have
we
gone out
decide to
ahead.
get brave, we got to remember that we were supposed to have a knife and we don't.
Hey, Conrad!
Anxious to save his friend. That's my theory on that
Where
choice.
the hell did he go?
And let's see. Relaxed, excited, motivated, altruistic, all good traits. Conrad, our relationship looks the same as far as I know. Traits updated, we got the same good traits. Think that might have reinforced motivated or altruistic. Altruistic, the drive to be the urge to be a hero. A Day's Requiem was
Where are you
not.
taking me?
Now, why would
That's the name of the Black Plague game about colonial France with a pubescent pubescent girl and her little brother, prepubescent brother. Yeah, that was
Tell me where we are
just a
going,
little
damn
bit
it!
better. Like this game, like I can sit here, play it, or talk shit about it as much as I want. I'm not too upset about it. But that one, like, I wanted to like it, and for the first half of the game, it was so good, and then it just went downhill. And the more and more I played it, and the worse it got, the madder I got. This one, it's gonna be the same poor quality throughout the whole thing, and I'm not gonna be as upset about it because I knew what to expect. And I didn't like the first half, I didn't like the second half, I didn't like the middle, I didn't like the third, but didn't like it. It's a lot like a hidden object
Back off!
game.
Leave that alone. Come on.
Hidden object game or a point and click adventure, and I wasn't a big fan of those. Played them, and they were around my age time frame, but didn't like them. Like this, like when point and click type of games were all popular and everything, and then like the first generation of 3D player control, you can control your player. This is like that. They were all terrible, like Resident Evil.
You don't even know what you're doing.
It's just
Just
like a
do whatever he
shame.
tells you, don't you?
Well, it's not really a shame because Resident Evil's a classic regardless, and this is trash regardless. But it's what, like, like the first 3D. You get me. They could have did with some TNA in this game. They could have did with some alcohol drug use. And they could have did with some more graphic violence. And they could have did with less just uneasy difficultness of the choices, the story, and the controls. Like the Telltale games were more provocative, risque than this. They were more well, not it couldn't be more gruesome because they're all cartoons, but this leaves a lot of things to be desired. You know, like this is modeled after those teeny bopper scary movies like Scream, scary movie, but it's worse. You know what I
All right,
mean?
come out! Show yourself! Damn it!
I have a feeling they like
These fucking
not
places
one
cursed.
for one copy, but they took like movies like Scream and Scary Movies formula and made a bullet list of it and brain web of it, and they created a formula to copy it exactly because this is retarded. They just took away the cussing, took away the references to drug, sex, and alcohol, and added all these dumb ass mechanics. You got a bearing, and somebody's hat's gonna fall off in a nugget. It wasn't the military bandwidth. I don't see any hats on nuggos. Hats on nuggos. No hats on nuggos. Proposal. Surely there's no hats on nuggos in this one. No, no, definitely not. The shits, I mean the bends. Sorry. Military bandit. Bliss found a captain's hat with the name ending in G and then Medan. What was the name of the Q-Log Medan? That was the name of the ship, Kerrang. Qurang or Qurong, something like that. Kerrang Medan, so he was the Kerrang Medan captain. That's like, were we confused and needing to know the name of the ship? I don't recall wanting or knowing or caring what the name of the ship was. OSS. Megan. Oh, Karang Medan. Yeah, Captain Karang Medan. That's it. It's the ship. What they fucking do?
What was that noise?
They
What are
must
you
have
talking
like
about?
a
I
trivia
don't know
question where they
anything
ask us
about
the name of the ship in the future.
Osen!
Follow. Look at this sexy ass. You smell this ass? Look at this ass, boy. You want this ass, boy. You so
Keep
handsome.
moving.
Bastard. Ah! You're not touching this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Boom, chicka, boom. Boom, two. Boots and pants. Boom, chicka,
Please, you
boom.
don't have to do this.
Boom, boom, chicka, boom. I
Jesus!
don't.
Oh Christ. Oh Christ. That guy.
Christy.
That guy's
Christy.
probably still right here with us.
He's not Christy. He not Christy. He
Get
not
out of the
Christy,
ship.
huh?
Yoko stays on the ship.
Raw, he not Christy.
Come on. You have no idea what you're talking about.
He not crazy. See? Mouth agape. Eyes open.
Where did all your friends go?
Guy deep throating.
I don't know what the fuck this
Yeah.
is all about.
Fuck, there we
But
go.
we
That's
gotta
like,
keep
what is that,
moving
like the
and find
first
Olsen.
curse word in the entire game?
Now.
I think like me, my commentary over the game makes this so much more entertaining than just the game. I'm the provocative, interesting thing here. Some something corpse, and it was maybe not a secret. I don't think it was a bearing either. I don't know what it was. Terrified? No, it's the first one. No need for a second one, I suppose. Not a picture. Bang stick. It's got to be Fliss if it is a. The fuck are these things called? Bearing. It's got to be one of Flitz's. Sorry, Yulia. Military bandwidth. That's the other one we got with Fliss. Fliss found a captain's hat. And it said something about a corpse, but it's not this other corpse. It's not this one. 16. It's obvious. The terrified-looking corpse looks as though they were cowering away from something when they died. I didn't perceive that.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
Yeah, I perceived they were like, displaying their shock with extreme zealousness. Like if you just got the tips of your fingers chopped off, man, you put both of your hands in front of your face, look down at them with your mouth wide open and your eyes as wide as you could. That's the kind of feeling and look I got from that corpse. Like, what the fuck did I just do to myself? Ah. Crying and screaming and shit. Kind of thought about the Titanic, 'cause like when you know you fucked and you just all you can do is look up and go, I'm fucked. You know what I mean?
C'est quoi ce bordel?
Wow, 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 thought. Oh, you girl, you ain't kidding me. It's wow, 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 thought.
What the hell?
Oh no, again, this seems like a checkpoint and we're out of time. Maybe to save, we just gotta return to main menu? Are you sure? Well, if I'm saving, I'm sure. Well, this has been your boy Super Play, Man and Medan. Hope you enjoyed it. Would help me out a lot if you could like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.